Today is the day of the Lord. Let's welcome the Sunday homily with Father Ryan, RCJ.
Brothers and sisters, everyone is talented. Everyone has a gift. God gives gift and talent to everyone. When we were students in elementary, our teachers used to tell to us, show your talents for the class. And I used to show my talent in singing and dancing. When we speak about talents, we normally think about the skills, the good qualities that we have, our assets in life. Our gospel this Sunday, we are in the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time, is all about the parable of the talents. The landowner gives talent to his 3 servants. These talents that he has given are not the qualities and the skills that everyone has. This talent is a big amount of money. During the time of Jesus, a talent is equivalent for 15 years of salary. That's very big. That's very huge. And these 3 servants, they receive talents according to their capability, according to their capacity. The master knows very well their capacity. One, he gives 5 talents. The other, he gives 2 talents. And the last one, he gives 1 talent. 1 talent at this very moment is equivalent to $2 million. Now, if you have $2 million, one day you wake up, what shall you do? And one boy told, Father, if I have $2 million on my side, one day I wake up, I will sleep again, so that when I will wake up, I will have already $4 million. God has gifted us with many talents. And these talents should be used, should be utilized. We cannot just remain inactive and do nothing for our talents. The 3rd servant remained unproductive with his talent because he was afraid. He did not able to take risk. He was afraid for the master. Sometimes we have this fear. That's why we cannot unleash our full potentials because we are afraid. But my dear friends, the Lord is reminding us today to use our talents. There's a lot of potentials in us. Unlike the 3rd servant, the 3rd servant is being punished. He is thrown away where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth because he did not use his talent. He just buried his talent on the ground. That's why the master threw him away. That is his punishment. Unlike the first 2 servants who multiplied, who doubled their talents, they were given much responsibilities. They were rewarded with more blessings. That's why the Lord is inviting us to engage in the talents, in the resources, in the capabilities that we have. Like in our first reading from the book of Proverbs, it's all about the good wife. The good wife has this fear of the Lord. At the same time, this good wife is being praised and appreciated because of her effort to do good things for the Lord, to do charity for his neighbors. And the Lord is telling to us today to be always productive, to be always engaging in our trade, in order to multiply the talents that we have. If we just kept our talent hidden on the ground, it will never be developed nor be grown. Once we develop and double our talents, that's the time the Lord is telling to us, the Master is rewarding us, come, my good and faithful servants. Share your Master's joy. The servant who received 5 talents, he said, Master, I have 5 more. And the other servant who received 2 talents, he said, Master, I have 2 more. Perhaps the master asked him, Really? You have 2 more? That's dangerous. And this parable of the talents is reminding all of us to be always zealous and industrious. There are many things to be done in the kingdom of God. And even Jesus Christ said it, the harvest is abundant. The harvest is so great. Sometimes we have the reality that there is the scarcity of priests, the scarcity of the good workers. But long time ago, I remember I listened the instruction and the exhortation of one of our priests. He told to us, actually, there is no scarcity of priests. There is only the scarcity for the zeal, for the kingdom, the zeal to be pastors of the sheep. Now it's the time for me to ask myself, am I zealous enough to proclaim the kingdom? And the Lord is reminding us today to have always this pastoral zeal for the sheep. That's a good sign. That's one of the good signs of a shepherd, having this zeal for the zeal for the mission, the zeal for the proclamation of the kingdom of God, and the zeal to do charity for God and for one's neighbors. There was one lazy priest was being told by his superior, You, Father, you are not doing effort in your ministry. And this lazy priest wanted to justify himself. And yes, Father, I admit, I don't have airplanes. How much more effort? And this is our supplication for today. We ask the Lord that we may always be filled with His zeal to proclaim the kingdom, enthusiasm to do acts of charity. The Lord has given us so much gifts, and as a sign of gratitude, we have to do something for the gifts that we have received. We cannot just remain sleeping or doing nothing.
Thanks for watching. And this is Father Ryan Jimenez of the Rogationists of the Heart of Jesus, who always says, Purihin ang Diyos, purihin ang Panginoon. God bless you all.